From the WBBZ-TV studio in the Eastern Hills Mall, it's time to play where two teams come together in a battle of wits to determine who will leave with bragging rights. And now, here's your host, John DeShullo, with today's two teams.
Hey, everybody, thanks for joining us. Happy to see you, as always, on your hometown Me TV station. This is the 501st edition of Bragging Rights, and the owner of the station was mentioning before we came on the air here, how many contestants have we had? So it's over 3,000 contestants between the 500 shows. So that's amazing. If you're out there, any of you, these contestants, please make sure you tell your friends to watch us right here on WBBZ-TV. We have some great hometown teams that are going to continue in the tradition of bragging rights as we look for 500 more shows. These are the people who are out there to help you if you have some home health care needs, if you have some health issues, if you need some managed care, then these teams are going to be here to help you. Would you welcome on the red side, Kalos Cares from Kalos Health. They are back. They appeared on a previous edition of the show. They won. They're going to see if they can hold their lead against the people who they work with. And on the blue side, we welcome Niagara Hospice. So these fine young men represent that great organization, and we'll find out all about that. We have our guest scorekeepers from Liberty Cab. Say hi to Milta and Osama. Hello, Milta and Osama. Milta, welcome back to the show. We haven't seen you in a while. How have you been?
I'm great, thank you.
Oh, good, good. And Osama, this is his second show, so he's a veteran now of doing the shows. So, Milta, we're ready to hear from you, and we're going to meet you in just a little bit. And Liberty Cab, a fine sponsor here on WBBZ-TV. All right, we're going to meet our hometown team captain here on the red side. Would you welcome Kathleen Velasquez? Hello, Kathleen. Welcome back to the show.
Great. It's good to be back.
Yeah. So, Kathleen, in one of the editions, first edition, we talked about Kalos Health and the mission, but there are some great benefits if somebody does become a member of the Kalos family. What are some of those benefits?
Well, so with Kalos Health Gold Plus, which is a Medicare Dual Advantage plan, we are proud to say that we have some exciting new benefits that are going to be effective January 1st, 2020, such as an over-the-counter card worth $75 every month to purchase over-the-counter items, a monthly $20 food benefit card, and social transportation, and a 24/7 nurse hotline for our members. So We're really excited about that.
So people can connect with a nurse any time of the day or night. And the social transportation, you know, when my mom needed care, that was one of the toughest things, you know, trying to get her from point A to point B. So that social transportation is very important.
It is very important. It helps individuals become more involved in their community and feel less lonely and less isolated.
Yeah.
So we're recognizing that, and that has benefits on wellness overall.
It does. It gives the caregiver some relief too. Who do you have on the team?
So to my right, I have Eric Adamski. He's our Director of Quality Healthcare Management. And to my left, I have Jessica Delansky. She's our Director of Clinical Operations.
All right, so Jessica's waving to all of her fans out there. And we have a little one in the audience, and I said, that's great. It's a family show. The families are all here. For Niagara Hospice, I'm going to come over and meet the hometown team captain here. And this is Chef Corey. Hello, Chef Corey.
Hello, hello.
Yeah, the executive chef for Niagara Hospice.
Yes, sir.
And what I love, Corey, about this is that when someone goes into hospice, you know, obviously sometimes they're dealing with, you know, issues that are very sensitive and very, you know, sad to deal with. But you make that experience all the better for not only the individual who needs the hospice care, but the families.
Yeah, you know, we certainly try. We try to go out and feed the soul. You know, we give people what they want. We give the families, nourishment so they don't have to go out anywhere. We provide food for them at our facility as a complimentary thing. And of course, we feed our residents as well. If they want something special, we'll make it by scratch. We'll go out and find it. We do whatever we need to do to make them feel as comfortable and as full and satisfied as we can. Great.
That's great. It's great work that you do. And we had some of Chef Corey's great work and his partner here at an event recently. So good job. All right, who is on the team with you, Chef Corey?
Today we have Liam Mahoney, and he is our Director of Communications. And we also have Tony Bailey, who is my right-hand man cook.
All right, so we have Liam and Tony there, and we're going to start. We flipped a coin, and the red team is going to give us their first choice in just a minute, but I want to talk to you about the points. Each question in the first round is worth 10 points. Second round is worth 20. Third is worth 30. Take a look at the scoreboard that Milta and Osama are standing in front of. You want to get your X's or your O's on the board, across, up, and down, or diagonal. That gives you a bonus of 50 points. You're playing for points. And if you win, you become eligible for 3 large screen TVs from Dirt Cheap TV. over on Niagara Falls Boulevard. Been with us the whole 5 years of the show. All right, so we're up to question number 1. Kathleen, where do you want your red X to go?
I'm going to select B2.
B2. Osama has that for us. What was the number of the Erie County Fair that just finished? Meaning, was it the 200th, A, B, the 190th, or C, the 180th? Erie County Fair. We raised some money for Prevention Focus there and our good friends Marty and Holly.
We're going to say 200.
A. Milta?
The answer is C, 180.
Yeah, it was 180, not 200, but a good fair nonetheless. All right, we have one more question in round 1 going to Niagara Hospice. See if you can put 10 points up there. Corey?
All right, we're going to go with B2.
B2. What is a group of ravens called? A, unkindness, B, murder, or C, parliament? A
B,
group of
murder.
ravens. What do you say?
It's a murder of crows.
I said ravens.
Ravens.
Yes. So unkindness, murder, or parliament?
Parliament.
Parliament.
The answer is A,
Unkindness. Yeah, I would have thought it's a murder of crows, which you said, and a parliament of owls. All right. So I didn't get points up there. All right. So, Milta, I would suggest probably take a look at the scoreboard. What's on the scoreboard?
Right now, the red team has 0 and the blue team has 0.
But that doesn't mean you can't put 20 points up. Next, when we come back, we'll meet Milta and Osama and take a look at the information on the screen as we go to break for Kalos. You want to be a part of the Gold Plus plan that Kathleen mentioned. You give them a call at 1-800-399-1954. Write that number down or go online and check out everything you need to know. The phone numbers are there and all of the benefits, kaloshealth.org. And, by the way, we'll put up some information about Niagara Hospice as well. They're at 4675 Sunset Drive. The phone number in Lockport, 716-439-4417. And their website, niagarahospice.org. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Bragging Rights. We're at the guest scoreboard. Osama's here. You met him on one of the other shows, and Milta's here. Milta, welcome back to the show. We're talking about health with Kalos Health and Niagara Hospice, and you're involved in health as well. What do you do?
Yes,
Milta?
I'm actually a nurse at ECMC.
Good for you. Yeah, so it's a lot of important work that you're doing out there, and you're an ambassador for Liberty Cab.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely busy.
Busy young lady. And Osama, we were just talking during the break that if you need to get a ride, you can have an app that your phone can download. And you get tell us about the app.
Well, it's a very nice and affordable app called Ride app. Soon you download it, and it's so easy to request a call or request a fare. It's going to take you maybe 10-15 seconds. And not just that, the first time you download the app, you have $10 discount on the first ride.
And the Ride app is spelled R-I-I-D-E. So you want to get a discount, and you want to ride Liberty, you want to ride local, get where you need to go in Western New York. As I cross back to the game stage, we're going to put up information on the screen that you can call and check out if you need a ride with our friends from Liberty Yellow Cab. All right, we're back on the game stage, and on the blue team, Niagara Hospice, back for round 2. Let's see if they can put some points up on the board. And they're all in blue to be on the blue side, and we're playing against Kalos Cares on the red side. Okay, I'm going to come over and introduce us now to Tony here. Tony, how long have you been a cook at Niagara Hospice?
About 4 years.
So what's some of the exotic dishes that you come up with for the residents and the families?
It's not about exotic, it's about whatever suits them, what they can handle eating.
Yeah. And like Executive Chef Corey said, food really makes a difference. People have a great comfort with that, and that must give you some pride that you're giving people some comfort.
It does a lot.
Were you always drawn to cooking?
Yes.
Okay. So maybe we'll check out some of the great food. You didn't bring any for us, Tony. What's the deal?
That's him.
That's him. All right, so we'll blame it on Chef Corey. All right, thanks for joining us on the show. We'll come over now and introduce you back to Jessica. Hello, Jessica.
Hi.
Yeah, we met you on another show, but when we talk about Kalos Health, give us an update on not only what you do, but what what we should know about.
Sure. So one of the interesting things that individuals who are interested in joining Kalos Health Gold Plus might find is that we have licensed Medicare advisors on our staff that are engaged with trying to help them ensure that they're getting the best plan for themselves.
So that means if someone's out there watching and they need help filling out all those forms, you will help them do that?
They will help them fill out forms. Our social workers do that as well. The Medicare representatives will ensure that they have the appropriate coverage that's needed to join the plan.
Because you know sometimes that can be a daunting challenge.
It can be very challenging.
So you make it easy.
We do.
Yeah, that's what I like. So Kalos Health, and that information we'll share on the screen. All right, let's take a look at the scoreboard. Milta, what is the score as we get into round 2?
Right now, the red team is 0 and the blue team is 0.
So it's really kind of like we're starting all over again, and we're going to put 20 points on the board this time. So Kalos Cares, you're first. Kathleen, where would you like your red X to go?
C3.
C3. Here is your question. Where is the largest continuous bridge over water in the world? A, Oakland, California. B, New Orleans, Louisiana. Or C, Shanghai, China. Largest continuous bridge over a body of water. California, Louisiana, or China?
All right, the consensus, we're going to say China.
C, Milta?
And the answer is B, New Orleans.
Yeah, it's over Lake Pontchartrain, just short of 24 miles long. Wow, how about that? I would have said China too, by the way, considering the bigness of the country. Okay, Niagara Hospice, Chef Corey, executive chef, big time guy. Where do you want your Blue O to go?
Ooh, I want that B2.
You want that B2. Let's see if we can get it. What is the southernmost point of Florida? A, Key West. B, Cocoa Beach. Or C, St. Petersburg? Southernmost point.
We're going to go with Key West.
A.
And that is correct.
20 points. Niagara Hospice is on the board. Competitive teams here. Kalos Cares, Kathleen.
C3.
C3. What does a Brannock device measure? Brannock, B-R-A-N-N-O-C-K. What does it measure? A, brain waves. B, barometric pressure. Or C, shoe size? Brannock. Brain waves, barometric pressure, or shoe size?
We're going to say C, shoe size.
Well, let's see.
That is correct.
Yeah, how about it? It's that metal plate you step on when you go into the shoe store, right? Okay, Chef Corey, getting competitive now. 3 more minutes left in round 2. Where do you want your Blue O to go? Anytime, Corey.
B1.
Got a cake in the oven. What is it?
B1.
B1. Everybody knows Fred Flintstone's wife is Wilma, don't we? Of course. Who is Barney Rubble's wife? A, Pebbles. B, Betty. C, Roxy.
B, Betty.
B.
And that is correct.
Yes, it is. The Flintstones joining the lineup at MeTV weeknights at 6 and 6:30. Make sure you go to Bedrock with us. Kalos Cares, Kathleen.
B3.
All right, B3 it is. On the MeTV show Bonanza, okay, on every weekday afternoon here, who is the only Cartwright family member who is not wearing a toupee? Who knew they had toupees back in the Wild Wild West? Was it A, Ben, B, Haas, or C, Little Joe? Didn't have a toupee.
No, I know.
Ben, Haas, or Little Joe?
We're going to go with Haas.
B.
Unfortunately, it is C, Little Joe.
Yeah, Michael Landon, he had all of his hair, but apparently Ben and I didn't know that. Haas, not so much. All right. Is this the last question, Chatham, in this round?
Have a
Yeah.
toupee.
Did not. Yes, did not. Yeah. Okay, we move on. Corey, where do you want your Blue O to go?
B3.
B3. What TV character attended Hooterville High? Betty Jo Bradley of Petticoat Junction, A. B. Mary Ann Summers of Gilligan's Island. Or C. Gomer Pyle of The Andy Griffith Show. What TV character attended Hooterville High? Betty Jo of Petticoat, Mary Ann of Gilligan's, or Gomer of Andy Griffith?
A.
A.
That is correct.
Yes, Betty Jo at the junction. Petticoat Junction. Let's see the score at the end of round 2. Milta, what is it?
Right now, we have the red team with 20 and the blue team with 60.
All right, 20 to 60. And each question when we come back is worth 30 points. We'll be back with more bragging rights. Who will win Kalos or Niagara Hospice? Find out right after this.
Bragging Rights on WBBZ-TV, your hometown television station, will continue after this from our sponsors.
Welcome back to Bragging Rights. You know, it's a family show, so Executive Chef Corey's family's here, and this is his wife, Megan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. So who's here with the family?
This is little Avery, and this is Katara.
All right, little Avery and Katara. And so how old are you, honey?
11.
11. Where do you go to school?
Emmett.
Emmett. All right. And how old is this little one?
She is 5 months.
5 months. I was going to put the mic in front of her, like she's going to answer. But she's negotiating for her own show right now.
Yes, she
there you
is.
go. All right. So, Chef Corey, you have quite an active household there. This is, a little bit. Yeah, that's good. But it's all beautiful, and we're happy to have you here. And this is what it's all about, because Kalos cares. Kalos is a part of our show, and Niagara Hospice, a part of our show. These are people in our hometown that are here to help you with your needs, and we want to go behind the scenes and show some of the family members. Thank you, family. Kalos Health is kaloshealth.org. You can find out information there. And Niagara Hospice, their website is niagarahospice.org. So we welcome you back to the game show. On the game set and on the red side, we have Kalos Cares. And our team is back. They're trying to defend their position. They've got just a few points on the board. See if they can get some more up. And they're playing against Niagara Hospice on the blue side. All right, so I'm going to come over and meet Eric over here in the Niagara, the Kalos Cares team. So, Eric, all right, so you're back. All right, you ready? Because you guys got to put some points up.
Absolutely. We are going to block and then beat them.
All right, so that's the strategy.
Yes.
All right, so anything new to add with Kalos Health? We talked about a little bit about what you did in the last show, but we talked about some of the benefits.
Yes. While I do love a good Excel spreadsheet and formulas, all that data is really used to identify members that need help with preventive services, who may have gaps in preventive care services, or who are using services that are best left not utilized, such as emergency room or inpatient if they can avoid it. So we try to coordinate care amongst our care managers with their extended health care team.
And all of that is what you look at as data, so you're really individualized with these individuals that come to Kalos Health.
Absolutely. We see every member's data, and we know exactly where they are clinically, and we assist where we can.
All right. Well, thanks, Eric, for joining us on the show. We're going to come over now and introduce you to Liam. Hello, Liam.
Hi. How are you?
Yeah. So, Liam, you tell us about what you did with the Niagara Hospice Dash, because I want to tie in Corey here in a little bit.
Yeah, we had the Hospice 5K Dash this weekend. I finished second in my age group, and we had over 1,500 runners for the half marathon, for the Mighty Half, and the Hospice Dash.
Right. And you do marketing for not only Niagara Hospice, but tell us how you integrate everybody together.
Yeah, as part of the home care partners, I'm the Director of Communications and Marketing, so I support the public relations and marketing for the three organizations, and that's
Which is Niagara Hospice.
Niagara Hospice, Kalos Health, and Liberty Home Care, and try to tell the story of the organization and the members, and work on the online and print channels as well.
Great. And here on WBBZ as well. And if we come over here, Rich, Corey, you have a good story because you ran the Niagara Hospice Dash. Tell us what the situation was last year.
Well, last year I was clocking in at about 350 pounds. Did the keto diet, lost weight. Liam and a bunch of the great people that work with Niagara Hospice does this Niagara Dash, the 5K, and they reached out to the employees. I signed up with it, and that was my motivational goal. And thanks to the encouragement of everyone, I did my first 5K and did it in 34 minutes.
That's amazing. How much weight did you lose?
I lost 120 pounds.
120 pounds. How about it? So see, and he's the chef. He's tasting all that good food. So good job, Corey and Liam and everybody at Niagara Hospice. All right, what is the score as we enter round 3 there, Milta and Osama?
Right now, we have the red team with 20 and the blue team with 60.
Okay, 20-60. We're going to take a look at that scoreboard and check it twice. All right, Kalos Cares, you are next. Where would you like your red X to go?
B4.
B4 on the bottom. See if we get a block. Which of Charlie's Angels posed with a red swimsuit and blanket to make one of the best-selling posters of all time? A, Jacqueline Smith, B, Kate Jackson, or C, Farrah Fawcett? Charlie's Angels, weeknights at 5 p.m.
C, Farrah Fawcett.
Is it C?
That is correct.
Yes, it is. A block on the board with the red X. Okay, Niagara Hospice, they blocked you from 50 points, but You're still smiling, Executive Chef Corey.
Always.
Yeah, always. Where do you want your blue O to go?
Where we're going to go to A1.
A1 at the top. What is the capital of Idaho? A, Idaho City. B, Pocatello. Or C, Boise.
Boise.
C.
That is correct.
Yep. Boise. Not Boise with the B. All right, we got 3 minutes left in the game, and we're going now to the Kalos Cares team. Kathleen.
A4, please.
A4 on the bottom. What do you get if you order, I'm going to say this wrong, it's a French word, so bear with me, because I'm only a game show host. Frites. Frites. F-R-I-T-E-S. The audience is going, I know. Remember, you have the audience shout out. What do you get if you order frites in France, or frites? Is it A, French fries, B, French toast, or C, snails? French fries, French toast, or snails? You can ask the
We're going
audience.
to ask the audience.
What is it? What is a frite or a frites? French fries, French toast, or snails? The audience has answered. It's up to you to give me what you would like.
We're
the
going to go
response
with
to be.
French fries.
They're going to go with A. Milta?
And the audience was correct.
Yes, they are. French fries. The audience shout-out option. Put 30 points on the board. You have that option too, Niagara Hospice. A few more questions left. Where would you like your blue O to go?
We're going to go with C1.
C1. What do the C and the A in YMCA stand for? A, Community Area. B, Christian Association. C, Center for the Arts.
Christian Association.
Christian Association.
And the answer is Christian Association.
It is B, correct. Kalos Cares, Kathleen.
We have to do D1 for the block.
D1 for the block in 2019. What happened in Japan for the first time in 200 years? A, the cherry blossoms did not bloom. B, the emperor abdicated the throne. Or C, the birth of identical quintuplets. 2019. What happened in Japan? First time in 200 years. The cherry blossoms did not bloom. The emperor abdicated the throne, or the birth of identical quintuplets.
We're going to say, what did you think? Cherry blossoms.
The
Didn't
cherry
bloom.
blossoms, did they bloom, Milta?
No, the answer is B.
The throne, the emperor abdicated the throne. All right, so we didn't get points there. And now it's up to the blue team to tell me where they want their O to go. And it's the last question of the game.
Not a tough one. We're going to go with D1.
D1, if you get this, you will not only win the game, but you'll be hooting and hollering. Which of these shows was the most watched TV show from 1965 to 1966? A, The Andy Griffith Show. B, Bonanza. Or C, Bewitched. 65, 66, these guys are too young, but Andy Griffith, Bonanza, or Bewitched?
We're going to go with Bewitched.
I'm going to go with Bewitched. C.
It is B, Bonanza.
Bonanza, yeah, the Western, I should say. All right, we are wrapping it up here with Kalos and Niagara Hospice. Let's look at the scoreboard. Milta and Osama, what is the final score?
Right now, the score is red team with 80 and the blue team with 120.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the blue team are the bragging rights champs. So Kalos Health got a chance to win, and Niagara Hospice got a chance to win. And folks, everybody that's here on the game show today and their families, they're going to go to the Dipson Theaters here in the Eastern Hills Mall, where you can enjoy those reclining seats, some independent movies. It's a great theater experience, and they have multiple screens just for you at Dipson Theaters here in the Eastern Hills Mall. Milta and Osama, thank you for joining us here on the game show on Bragging Rights from Liberty Cab, our Liberty ambassadors. Thanks to our folks from Kalos Health and Niagara Hospice. You guys do great work, and ladies in the community, and we'll see you on the next edition of Bragging Rights. Goodbye, everybody.